Let's see who all in here.
Let me see. Ooh. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
He said, "Ooh, baby."
I did.
Becca, stop. Please, baby, stop. You so funny.
We saw him.
Hey. Becca, no, not mommy table.
Mecca,
Hey, say
we
hi.
having a party. We having a party, chat. We
You're
letting y'all come on in here. Come on in. Sit down.
okay, Becca.
Y'all come on in. Get y'all a seat. The party gonna get started. The party was started before I walked in.
Uh-oh.
But in between time and in the meantime, you do your thing and I do mine. Oh, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all not ready. Y'all are not ready for that type of activity. We got it popping over here.
Hey.
Velocity is in the building.
Where's our light-skinned friend? He got something to do.
Light-skinned friend on pawpaw duty.
Yeah, he got
He is on pawpaw duty today. So he is chilling. Trizzy, what's popping, people?
Hey, Trizzy.
Auntie Faye, you see that on the screen? Oh my God. Look at that. Where's our light?
No. You gotta tell people what's been going on with me. I've been stressed out. In my feelings.
I ain't gonna put you on
Stressed
Front Street
out.
like that.
Put me on there. I'm all right with
I
that.
ain't gonna
Put me
put
on
you
there.
Front Street
Y'all,
like
I've been
that.
stressed out, pissed off, and I've been taking it out on Big Snacks. Baby, we in the group chat and I just be up in there, man, like, why nobody be showing me how to put up the pop-up stuff when we go on live? I'm sitting in videos the whole time, y'all. I'm using Streamlabs instead of StreamYard the whole time, y'all. And I am mad as shit in that group chat and they not helping me fix this and figure it. I was wondering why they were confused as much as me.
And we in there like, what the fuck is you talking about? This is the easiest shit in the world to do.
I was like, why is this shit not working? Ah, honey.
That boy Jay is up in here.
What up? Starboy J?
Auntie Faden gave me the video.
Starboy, yeah, huh? Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm glad we worked it out. Okay, this is me holding me, like to a certain standard. I was wrong. They told me StreamYard, and I took my ass over to the Streamlabs. Just a mess, y'all. Why nobody showing me how to use this shit?
If y'all can see the chat, our chat, me, Faye, and Light Skin, boy,
it's hilarious.
it's some comedy up in there.
I promise you.
It's some comedy up in there. She
Promise.
She using Streamlabs instead of StreamYard. I'm like, look at me. Shit is simple. You just click it and it works. I don't know what you're doing over there. I don't understand. But
Baby, I was so mad at myself. Baby, I was so upset. You hear me?
And then I'm looking at stuff and trying to. She just sent videos. You know, I look at the video. I ain't really paying too much attention because
He don't realize I'm saying Streamlabs the whole time.
I ain't realized she on Streamlabs.
I've been saying it the whole time.
The 200 jewels.
Hey,
Flow State. Appreciate you there. ICHINC is the
thank
INC.
you. I have no idea what those mean, by the way. The
Not
jewels?
light skin. Well,
he's on Papa duties.
light skin is on Pawpaw Patrol. he is
How Paw Patrol.
doing the doggone thing with his people. You know what I'm saying? So our light-skinned partner is not available today. He been on vacation for over a week.
Been enjoying.
You know what I'm saying?
He been enjoying himself.
He done missed like 3 streams already. You know what I'm saying?
3.
He done missed a month worth of work.
Not-
Oh no, we don't have to take something off his side. He got some deductions coming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see these black folks behind? Hey,
Hey family, how we doing? Let's see. Hold on, but look at Mecca. Want to say hi too? Say hi.
Mecca.
Okay, baby, go. All right. Okay, family. Listen. You know what? I'm about to take a flight. You hear me? I'm about to take a flight. We family. Okay. Period. Okay. That's right. Big snacks. We won't have to talk about that. Bring me on over there. Oh my God. What a beautiful family. That's what's up, Snacks. Come on now. Beautiful family, Snacks.
You wait till football season.
I'm ready. Mm-hmm. That's why I put that wrist out. Hey! I love it. Oh my God, beautiful family. So that's what's up. Look at us. Hello, this is great. Everybody say hello. Say hello in the stream. Okay, we going to the cookout. Everybody hungry. Everybody want to go to a cookout. Mecca, stop, baby. Okay, Papa. Go over there, please, baby. Oh, Lord, I gotta negotiate.
My daughter is asking about your glasses now. Lord have mercy.
Listen. Shein, $3.50, girl. Go on Shein.
See,
they got a whole bunch.
The people that deliver mail to Amazon, man, the USPS people, they ought to be sick of coming over here.
No, listen, and you know what it is? They're not cheap at all. They're like heavy. They're like really heavy. $3.50. I love me some Shein. Okay. I love it over there. Listen. I'm gonna send your dad the link in the group chat. Okay. Okay, Snacks. Get her and listen. They come in all types of colors. Get there. Oh, look what my son doing. Period. Hey. Okay. Listen. Style. You gonna look cute. Okay. Period.
They gonna be yellow, so it don't matter.
Oh, is that your favorite color? Yes. Oh, I love yellow. That is a happy color.
My daughter got so much yellow shit in this house it look like a sunshine.
She's like, I am the sunshine. What are you talking about?
Look here.
Okay.
The iPad yellow, the iPod, the computer yellow, the doggone her phone yellow, her robe yellow, her purse is yellow, room yellow.
Well, you know
yellow
what?
Shit everywhere.
Well, you know what? You need all the shine you need. Okay. Well, listen, this world is crazy. Okay. We gonna need all the sunshine we need. Okay. As long as she wakes up and then she feels good on that day, looking at all that yellow, baby. You keep on with your yellow, honey. You know what? The kitchen about to be yellow. The living room about to be yellow. I'm supporting it.
Don't start now.
I want baby girl to be gray. What are we talking about? Y'all, my son is just, Mecca, you not gonna let me be gray today, right? Please, Papi.
No.
Please, I love you, okay? Mommy will give you chocolate. Do you want chocolate?
Lady Ray, you costing me money.
What? Listen, Mecca. Listen, when the show starts, Mecca, you can't be doing this. Hey, y'all in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all in the chat. We over here just talking. I'm so sorry. Chat. Love y'all, okay? See y'all soon, okay? Because we family, honey. I'm finna come over there.
Oh, my God.
I like my steak cooked medium. I like me some lobster, mac and cheese, okay? You know, biscuits. Mecca gonna be hungry, too.
You don't have no problem with that in here. That's all they do over here.
Baby, we coming over, okay? Hey y'all, hey everybody.
What's up, chat? We
Oh
is
my
in the
God.
building, and we
I'm
10
sorry.
minutes in. Y'all ready to get this show started? Cause Auntie Faye is in the building. Let me introduce y'all to 1/3 of the Sports Life Trio podcast. She hails straight out of Miami, the Sunshine State. She stayed fly in her own way. She do what she do when you go over there and watch them videos. You ain't got but 3 hypes a week, and she wants you to use them on her. But I keep telling y'all, I get one of them things. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl, Auntie Faye, is in the building.
Oh, hey. Mac-
I see you do.
Talk sports to me. Auntie Faye in the building. Better come with receipts. Ravens flock purple pride. Is she repping that team? But when Coach Prime hit the field, she locked in on the screen. Shedeur in the pocket. Colorado got the spotlight. Auntie got the chat jumping. Everybody act right.
I love this song.
But don't get it confused. She'll cook your whole take and then hit you with the news. 3 hypes a week. Better spin them with care. Use them on Auntie Faye when she pulls.
Somebody said it sounds really low.
Everybody say hey.
Get up. Go.
The huddle. Clear the way.
Hit her, what?
Don't talk nice.
Talk nice to me. Talk sports with me.
Got the mic. And she running the league.
Okay, my God.
No fumble. Tap in right now. Auntie Faye. The huddle.
Lady Ray. Oh, somebody said it sound fine at the end. I don't know if y'all let me know. I'm sure he heard y'all.
Break the huddle.
How we doing in this chat? How we doing?
Don't talk.
Long interest?
Talk sports to me.
Hey, look.
Faye in the building.
Listen.
Come with receipts. Ravens flock purple.
Y'all know I'm not gonna be here long. I got shit to do.
But when Coach Prime hit the field, she locked in on the screen.
Ah.
The spotlight. Auntie got the chat jumping.
Nah, but the show is starting. How y'all doing?
But don't get it confused. She'll cook your whole take and hit you with the news.
Who's frozen? Me?
Better spin them with care. Use
Am I?
Auntie Faye when she pulls up in there. Check going crazy. Everybody say hey. It's Auntie Faye. Breaks the huddle.
Starboy J, what is going on? Long interest, laugh out loud. Oh, smack, frozen, laugh out loud. Ha ha ha. Am I frozen? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Somebody said no. What the hell?
No fumble. Tap in right now.
Oh, no smack. Oh.
I'm back.
Okay.
My whole computer just hit the bed, and I don't know what happened. But Auntie Faye is in the building.
Don't talk nice to me.
What in the hell, man?
Auntie Faye in the building. Better come with receipts. Ravens flock purple pride. Is she repping that team? But when
What in the hell?
field, she locked in on the screen.
My whole computer is shitting the bed. I don't know what's up with this.
Auntie got the chat jumping. Everybody act right. Laughing and giggling, but don't get it confused. She'll cook your whole take and then hit you with the news. 3 hypes a week. Better spin them with care. Use them on Auntie Faye when she pulls up in there. Chat going crazy. Everybody say hey. It's Auntie Faye. Breaks the huddle. Clear the way. Break. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me. Auntie Faye got the mic. And she running the league. Ravens, Prime, Shedeur, all facts, no fumble. Tap in right now. Auntie Faye breaks the huddle. Auntie Faye break the huddle. It's game day. Auntie Faye break the huddle. It's game day. Don't talk nice to me. Talk sports to me. Auntie Faye in the building. Better come with receipts. Ravens flock purple pride. Yeah, she reppin' that team. But when Coach Prime hit the field, she locked in on the screen. Shedeur in the pocket. Colorado got the spotlight. Auntie got the chat jumping. Everybody act right. Laughing and giggling, but don't get it confused.
Oh, can you hear me now? You can hear me now. You can hear me now. No, you can hear me now. I cannot believe this whole time I was talking. That was my fault, y'all. That has nothing to do with snacks. Somebody said start the whole show over. Because once I log off, I am off. You hear me? Once I log off this mic, it is. Sometimes God says some things just don't need to be done on, you know what I'm saying, on certain days when they don't start to go right. Okay. I am one of those people, honey. Okay. Oh, Snacks is back. Okay. Snacks, can you hear me?
I hope I'm back.
You are back. I mean, I can see you.
I hope I'm back.
You back. Can you guys see Snacks?
I hope I'm back.
Ooh, it was a lot going on, honey. Starboy J was all up in this chat making fun of us. I'm telling.
That's because I went. Some just
Don't
shit
even
the bed and I don't know what it was.
Don't even explain yourself. Let's just start this show. Let's get this thing going. Okay. How we doing, y'all?
Hey, y'all ready for this video to drop?
He said that's
Hey,
Boost mobile Wi-Fi. Yeah.
You
Go
ready?
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Y'all ready for
He's about to play a video that I've never seen.
No, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna play the song. Y'all ain't ready for the video yet.
Oh, the song. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Make it a little bit louder, the song. Okay.
To the studio, Benz on ride. Snacks walk in, let the live stream ride. Cartier shades, diamonds dance on the chain. Cross sitting clean, now we talking that game. Cleveland football, Browns got smoke. Buffs in Colorado, Coach Prime want more. Shedeur in the mix, get a check going crazy. Big Snacks on the mic, talking slick, never lazy. Hey! So serious, it gets dangerous. That shit, snacks. Snacks, going live, better like and subscribe. Hit that bell one time, let the whole chat vibe. Drop that comment, tell me what you think. Another damn banger before you even blink. Big Snacks, yeah, we back again. Cartier on, let the live stream begin. Like, subscribe, comment, tap in, another banger.
Y'all ready to get this show started?
Peace out.
Oh yeah. Y'all ready to get this show started? Because we ready to get this show started. And without further ado, y'all thought we were going to be by ourselves today. I know y'all did. But I asked the homie to come in the building and hang out and talk a little football, talk a little Shedeur, and talk a little Ryan Clark and whatever else is happening in this sports entertainment global history right now. Because there's a lot going on. And ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, Auntie Faye, and our light-skinned friend of our other third partner in the Trio Life Sports podcast, we got us a special guest, the one and only.
Hey!
Auntie Faye, what's up, baby?
What up, dude? The mother scoop.
They crazy. What's up with it? Well, we overdue, baby.
We here.
For sure. Big Snap, what's up, big dog? How you doing?
What up, dude?
Man, cool. Staying out the way.
Yeah, I got a little inspired this morning. And I knew Auntie Faye was gonna be a little bit busy before she told me she was gonna get a little bit busy.
Oh, here we go. Let me just sip on this wine. I ain't trying to hear you right now.
I heard Dukes on his stream the other day said he want to get Auntie Faye on his stream.
Right.
And ain't no better way to make this introduction than right here live on our stream.
And that's hard. And you put one together there, my boy.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I got to put my people in the business.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to, man. Now, I appreciate y'all having me, man. And Auntie Faye, man, big fan of your work. People keep coming in.
Hey, Duke, you see this behind me?
What's up with it?
War damn eagle.
Yeah.
See, that's the bullshit I gotta deal with.
Yeah.
That's the bullshit I gotta deal with. No,
Yeah.
Just went off.
Oh Lord.
That's what I gotta deal with. I don't know. My whole setup I can hear y'all. I can't see y'all.
Well,
I know
Duke,
I'm closing on stream.
you can hear us? Okay. How are you, Duke? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. It's a beautiful Saturday in Atlanta. You know, we ain't tripping
you
on
in
nothing.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm in the A.
Ah, so you like the Falcons?
Man, you know, it's a love-hate relationship. You know what I mean?
Kevin, I can't wait to watch y'all go like 3-0. Oh
no. Come on, man. We're Auntie Faye now.
I'm about to be hating every time Kevin Stefanski get and say something. Always about to be all entertainment.
You know what? I ain't mad at that, man. So it's one of them, like you said, love and hate. Because if I'm gonna be, it's one of them things. I'm like, you want the home team to win, but I'm like, but when they picked Stefanski, I was like, come on, dog. I made a rant on it. I was like, bro, of everybody in the world, the coach the Falcons, y'all went crazy. And got Kevin Stefanski. We first of all, man, Deion Sanders, and I ain't gonna say Coach Prime. We talking about Deion right now.
That's
we
right.
About in Atlanta.
That's right.
Man, he on a first name basis with almost every black family in Atlanta. That's just what it was. We grew up on Deion, and then you get the man.
Now, did that to his son?
Come on, bro. Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what is going on over here? Yeah. I cannot wait. Listen, I'm about to be cheering on every loss. I was ready. I already know that. Okay, I am petty. You hear me?
Right. Yeah.
For me it was because you guys have a game with the Browns, week 14, but you guys also have a game with Tampa Bay, and I know Baker Mayfield already came out and said, he don't vote with Kev. He can't wait to play him. Okay, you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, those two games.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I told I think G Bush had asked me. He was like, man, who you gonna go for in the somebody in the chat on G Bush show was like, who you gonna go for when the Browns play the Falcons? I said, man, it depends on who's starting that quarterback. Hey,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Who's starting? You feel me?
Well, listen, I've been, me and God has a really good relationship, and I've been asking him that can Dylan be traded to the Falcons? That way, y'all be having all of the left-handers. That's okay. It's you guys can get Dylan over there. Okay. I ain't shit, but
Auntie, come on. I ain't calling you no Auntie Faye. Faye, listen. I ain't calling you no Auntie. We about the same age.
Cousin. That's what we cousins, okay?
Cousin Faye, yeah.
When we the same, we cousins. Listen.
Yeah. I'm probably older than you, cousin Faye.
I'm about to be. Wait, hold on. I'm about to be 42.
I am older than you. I'm 43.
For real? Oh.
Yeah. So it's my little cousin, baby cousin.
Okay, baby cousin right here. Listen here. I'm just hoping. I was like, why he ain't take him with him? Come on now.
We got enough going on, man. We got enough going on, man. Yeah, man. But I got, man, look. I got it covered up and everything, man.
Okay.
Man.
Okay, I got you. Well.
Pretty bad, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough, man.
Maybe next season. Season even start. I'm already wishing down.
Who your home team outside of Cleveland?
The Baltimore Ravens. First of all, I do not like the Cleveland Browns. Everybody knows that. I only like Shedeur.
Shedeur. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So The Baltimore Ravens. I am a.
Okay.
I
Oh
am
man,
a
we played them
Ravens
too.
guy. I can't. We about to demolish y'all. I'm
Wait,
telling you.
you live in Boston? Where you live at? You in Florida?
I live in Dade County, but
Oh, I
I
thought,
used to live in Baltimore, and that's when I started because I ain't never liked the Dolphins coming up. I don't know why. My whole family do,
Okay.
but for me, it was like when I moved to Baltimore. That's when I was like, oh my god, I love football. Oh
Okay.
my god, I love this. Oh my god, baby Lamar Jackson. I just love me to Baltimore.
Yeah, I can go for that.
Yeah.
I just left from South Florida, man. I'm gonna tell you, I was in man, I went to Broward and got some Sister Sarah's garlic crabs and some show. I don't know if you heard of them. Man, them was so good.
Where in
And
Broward though? You know Broward's big. Like for
Lauderdale.
Lauderdale. Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yep, and they show enough oysters. Boy, good gracious, boy, them oysters. I got them for Sap. Warren Sapp had them on his page, and then I went down there, man.
Down
Off
there
the chain.
taking balcony pictures had me jealous.
Oh yeah, man.
Did you record it? You didn't record it? You gotta record stuff like that and put it on like your shorts and stuff. You know, people like to watch stuff like that.
Man, okay, I sure will. I just put it on the ground. I'm bringing it over to YouTube.
Yeah, you should.
He was up there taking balcony pictures of still water.
he was out here modeling. Come on,
I was over
cuz.
here hating a little bit because I'm in this 100-degree weather working my ass off, and I'm like, he down here stroking and looking at sunsets and things.
Hey man, you know, shoot man, I still got a little energy left in this hip, so we had to put the balcony to use.
See, you on that one, my boy.
Still got a little energy left. We got a little razzle dazzle. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
Look at him. I done had this beet juice, and ever since I drank the beet juice this morning,
I told
everything been going haywire. I don't know.
Hey man, what? That beet juice. Well, I don't put, man. I keep mine. Matter of fact, I'm finna order me some now. I'm running out, boy.
I know that's right.
It do everything, man. Keep your blood pressure down. You know what I mean? Get you that little extra.
Y'all talking about beet juice, and I'm over here on this wine. Here go my beet right here.
Hey, that do the same thing.
Here go my beet right here.
They drinking wine and sparkling water.
Hey.
That's what I do. Hold on. I know you ain't trying to roast. Okay, listen, y'all. Red wine.
No, that's
seltzer water is the best way to sit because you don't get a hangover. You don't get no headaches. You don't feel lit. You just feel really good. Mixed out a little bit of water, y'all. Okay.
Yeah,
How we doing? I know everybody's like, "What is we over here just talking?" Hey, chat, how we doing? Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
I know, right? And
we having a whole conversation.
My shit been going crazy this morning, so y'all just been talking it up.
Duke, I promise you, the chat the videos usually don't go like this. Like, there's always a plan. We have like a layout. Like, we have topics and shit. We actually show video. This is.
Hey, my shit been acting crazy. I was all set up, and then boom, everything went blizzard. You know.
Tyra said, "Auntie, getting ready. This is gonna be a good live. She ready." Tyra, I don't know if there's gonna be a live, baby, because it got a lot of shit going on.
But okay, let's get this show started. Let's get some topics going. We're gonna start with our boy Ryan Clark, who got fired this week from ESPN.
Yeah.
Man got fired live on air.
Yeah.
Which was kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. And it didn't sit well with a lot of people in the entertainment industry. Not only was Ryan Clark considered the best in his field, but he was a spokesman for us, for people like us. He was one of those who tackled those topics live on air, who spoke about those topics in the spaces where they didn't want you to talk about those topics. And this week seems like one of them weeks where the WNBA All-Star Sessions is popping off. WNBA did a special on Asia Wilson, Caitlin Clark sat down and had a one-on-one interview with the WNBA, and Angel Reese just out there popping.
Mm-hmm.
She a superstar. She out there flexing with Obama. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she out there doing the doggone thing.
Right.
Because the WNBA All-Star Weekend is in Chicago, which is Obama City. And back to Ryan Clark, it's just one of those things where you got to question this firing that they tried to advertise as a layoff and spew it in there with a bunch of other people that they were laying off. Ryan Clark has won 2 Emmys with NFL Live. NFL Live been doing NFL Live for we don't know how long, very long time, since the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't win these 2 Emmys until Ryan Clark showed up on the scene. So one would surmise you didn't become the program that was regular or good enough to be nominated and win an Emmy until Ryan Clark showed up on the screen. And now, out of all the people you fired in ESPN, it was Ryan Clark. He was fired, told he was being let go while he was live on air. You leaked his information that he was being fired to a outlet that hated him, that despised everything that Ryan Clark was about, called him a race baiter and everything.
Yeah.
And then they celebrated his firing. ESPN, as the sports entity, the biggest sports entity in the world, you don't do this unless it's purposeful. Somebody had a grudge and somebody wanted it done.
Mm-hmm.
So what say ye on this stupidity of firing Ryan Clark? And we're going to get into it because he made some statements. You know what I'm saying? He talked about it. And they did a show on the Pivot yesterday.
Yeah.
Damn good show. But why Ryan Clark, out of all the people you let go, he on the front, he the ambassador for this layoff period.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it just reiterates how important these platforms that we doing right now are. And people gonna tell you how they feel about you eventually. It's hard to hide it. So for somebody who low key been through something like this, it's kind of like, yeah, I think Ryan Clark has positioned himself well, based on what he always did. He always kept the pivot, right? And now he has the opportunity to run it up and do more. Like and it's just one of those things where I say, man, imagine if we gave ourselves the same amount of time that we give them. Like, imagine if you took your 40 hours a week and you put them into yourself. Now, life and family responsibilities don't always allow us to do that. But I always challenge myself sometimes when I do have that time. It's like, bro, what if you went and gave them folks the same 9 hours that they just, you know what I mean? Gave yourself the same 9 hours you gave them. Because they're not going to appreciate it the same way you will. And that was, man, listen, on air, man, that was like a hit job. You know what I'm saying? You ever see, like, sometimes they say, bring me the head, so I know he dead. That type of thing. It's like one of them things where it's like, you know what, get him done in front, like, get it done now. Let them feel it. Make them feel it. Like one of them public things, like, we gonna cut the head off the snake. So if anybody else at ESPN, you get some of these fly ideas, you get some of this talk that they doing, this could happen to you.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. When I first saw this, I was like, what is going on, right? Immediately, I just thought it was some, like, scandal that was just about to happen. So they let him go but then when he started to talk about it and, like, say exactly what was going on, he looked so, honestly, when I watched it, he looked sad to me. You know what I mean? Because you put all your time into something, like you give it everything, right? And like the Pivot, I love that show. Okay. But like when he was on that show, I love the fact that he called everything out. Black, white, he did not care, right? And I don't understand that, certain people just felt like he was trying like they were saying things like he's trying to cause a black and white riot and all. It was insane things, right? But he stuck to his guns. And I feel like people like Pat McAfee could like call out the CEOs, the CFO, ESPN, and call them out their name on air and tell them, I run this shit. Y'all don't tell me what to do. Da, da, da. And he's about to make $60 million this year, right? But you choose to let go. Instead of letting go of the person or the whatever that disrespects y'all all the time, all live on air, you let go of the person that is fighting for us, right? In general, that just says a lot right there. That's crazy.
Now Ryan Clark was on the pivot, and they talked about it, and that man shed tears along with his co-host because when you put your all into something, and you constantly hear that you are the best at what you do, not just from outside people, but people that are your peers. And he said he had one executive, one of those guys that sits in those big seats that make that decision, tell him that you're the best we got. And that, hearing it from people who sign your check or who can alter your position to where you work, that is something that makes you stick your chest out. Because being recognized for what you do is something that everybody wants. It's something, this is what we do it for. A lot of us say we don't do it for the recognition, then why are you doing it? If you don't want nobody to see you. You know what I'm saying? We do it to put our face out there, to be known in some type of way about what we do. But Ryan Clark sat down with these boys and they talked.
When I go home, and this kid, from the West Bank is like so accepted in New Orleans now. Like I wouldn't change that. Never. Like
Wow.
all I ever wanted to do was be accepted. And want it. So yeah, like that, I wouldn't change. If you ask me, probably the first Monday of football, when all my friends get to do something we did super special together, yeah, I'd probably change it. I'd probably work harder to
That hurt, dog.
That's my first time seeing that. I didn't see him cry. I didn't want to see that. And that's my first time seeing that. What the? Oh, that just pissed me off even more. That's crazy.
Yeah, that hurts.
Wow.
That is something that he has poured his heart and soul into, something that he has worked all of his life to be. If you remember, Ryan Clark was one of the first players who was actually playing the game started working at ESPN. Ryan was still playing in the NFL when he was on the desk at ESPN. Ryan has been at ESPN for 12 years. He started from the bottom, worked his way to the top, became the best in his field. And soon as you reach that pinnacle, they cut your legs out from up under you. When you're talking about the topics that make some people kind of nervous. They get them kind of squeamish. And they understand that you're speaking truth to power and you're starting to give them power. Mm-hmm. And the chair that you're sitting in is the one that we pay for. And that's too much power for you. And they took it from you. Because you cannot empower a people and talk about the topics that make everybody nervous while sitting in the seats that we provide for you.
Right.
That's crazy.
Man, it's par for the course though.
Yeah.
That's how that go. But the best part about it is they took the seat but not the power.
That's right.
Exactly.
They took the seat when they ain't take the power. You know what I mean? So for me, I just think I would be really interested to see what if the pivot said, all right, just imagine the pivot, 4th and 1, with Cam Newton. And this was Coach Prime put that tweet out today. He said, what if RG3, Cam Newton, and Ryan Clark came out with something with all three of their platforms?
That would be so big.
But that would be crazy because when you go look at what makes ESPN so powerful, the rights they have to the games.
Yeah.
They build everything around that because they get so much advertising money that they say, all right, the ads flow in, and now they can pick who they want to put in certain places to sell these ads, and they use the television shows to sell the ads. What we do on YouTube and whatever platform we use is we circumvent the broadcast, and the ads can come straight to us. Where they go to YouTube and then they come to us, and then we get our brands partnership deals. All it takes is for the right set of people to get the right set of advertising dollars and to go head to head, because at the end of the day, TV can't last. It's all going streaming. But we got to put our foot down and say, hey, bro, dog, we saw what you did to Ryan. Like, sometimes we got to think in our head, be like, man, we got to be a unified front, just to be completely honest. And
you got to be able to say no.
Yeah, you got to tell them folks no. And it'll get tempting. Like Pat McAfee said, yeah. Now they're going to give him a boatload of money, right? They'll get 60 M's. But man, he going in there swing. What they say, he going in there telling them folks, F y'all.
Yeah.
And I go back to doing what I was doing.
Because he got the power to do it.
Yeah.
Because
his show is big.
Audience is so big.
So big.
He get more views on YouTube than he do on ESPN.
Remember, I think he started on YouTube.
That's where his platform started.
So it's like, and then he has college game day. He does the NFL stuff. He does he does so much that he's making them so much money on top of that. Like,
right.
Like,
and see, they got rid of that other young brother from ATL,
so
Georgia, bulldogging like a Georgetown Hoyt. You know what I'm saying? And he got his platform, and it ain't short of being sorry either.
Right.
Cam was another voice that they tried to silence. Bart Scott, we not worried about him.
I ain't worried about no Bart Scott.
He wasn't out there talking greasy.
Yeah.
He was just trying to blend in. But
and listen, he was doing a great job at blending in.
The two biggest independent voices that had the two biggest platforms outside of what they do besides Pat McAfee. And they look like this. They can't, because you could tell they was trying to push Ryan Clark to say things that didn't align with how he felt. They were usually on some of those panels and they would talk on certain subjects, and Ryan Clark would dance around the subject because he didn't go where they wanted him to go. They were trying to get him to capitulate, to conform, to be what they wanted him to be. And he just couldn't do it. It ain't in him. Just like he said, I was trying to fit in. He can't do it. He changed some of the stuff he did, including on the pivot, but he couldn't do it to the extreme of the way they want. He couldn't be Stephen A. Smith, to put it bluntly. He couldn't be that. And Stephen A. Smith used to have one of the biggest platforms on ESPN. Stephen A. Smith was that guy until they found another guy that looked like them. Stephen A. Smith had to fight to get his $100 million contract. And a year after they gave Stephen A. Smith his $1 million, $20 million a year, here they are negotiating. They ain't fighting. They negotiating with Pat McAfee for a new contract between $60 and $70 million a year. Stephen A. had to fight for his. And he been holding that company down since he came back in 2011, 2010. But you got to fight for yours. But they just want to give him his. How is that?
I don't know.
It's one of them things, man. But you see what Stephen A. Smith did too. He went and started piping up his independent platform as well.
Yeah.
Like he started
because he learned.
Yeah, he started writing on the wall.
He learned from Pat. And Stephen A., I hope he understands that he don't have the power that he think he has at ESPN. I hope he understands right now that he ain't that boy. He is they boy, but he ain't that boy.
I don't know. I feel like as long as Stephen A. continue on to play both sides like he does, he act like he want to cheer for us, and then he go back and say, I see nothing wrong with Trump, da 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 da, like MAGA this, and he does all this extra. They are gonna keep him. He is good for both. Like, to be honest with you,
Stephen A. is good for money.
Yeah, he makes some money.
But Pat McAfee is taking all of his work. In a minute, if they put Pat McAfee anywhere near the NBA, they gonna fire Stephen A. I promise you they will. He got college. He got the NFL. He does all the other little stuff. The WWE, the freaking, what is it, UFC stuff.
Yeah, he got a lot. But you need the token black guy, though. You need the token. Who's going to be the token black guy if they let him go? They going to need somebody.
Stephen A. going to be the only one left.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to be the token black guy.
Then we ain't going to be watching ESPN because
it's always somebody waiting in the wings.
Yeah,
it's right. Somebody. It's right. A lot of people right
just
now
just waiting for something to happen. To you right.
You go
to get
look
their chance.
Look how fast they replaced Ryan Clark.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
The next day, who was it? Devin McCourty and yeah. The next day they had two people. They had two. They came back with two. Like that's what they like. Man, and I hate to say it. And I don't hate to say it. It's just the truth.
Say it.
Man, like we haven't found that bond. We haven't found that unified front yet. That somebody's gonna say no when they say yeah. We haven't gotten that to that point because they're gonna come. It's gonna be somebody that seat is gonna be open. It don't matter. And if they come with a big enough bag, people will go back.
Yep.
And that's just a part of it. Like
people will go back. You're right.
People will go back. Ain't nobody gonna say, "Hey man, we ain't watching ESPN" because it come with too much.
But
tell me I can't watch this. I can't watch that.
Because ESPN, if you go in the airport, if you go in a bar, if you go in Buffalo Wild Wings, if you go in anything right now, ESPN on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Worldwide. I don't care what country you in. ESPN is on the screen. It ain't the households. It's the businesses that keep ESPN running. Because people at home, we don't watch ESPN like that. It used to be a time in the early 90s, late 80s, where ESPN didn't come off the TV.
Right.
When you wake up and turn your TV on, it show up on ESPN.
Right.
Because we got to get it before we go to school. We got to get it on our way to work. At lunch, we was going to catch the TV to catch Stuart Scott in them.
Right.
Get that noon action. When we came home, we didn't turn the news on. We turned the ESPN on. We don't do that no more. So households, it ain't the households. It's the businesses. Now they own 10% of the NFL. See, and that's just dirty business right there.
Yeah.
The NFL own 10% of ESPN. How they competing?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got to compete for advertisement dollars no more. They the same freaking entity.
Yeah. I mean, the only way to keep doing it is for these independent, like what we doing right now. Continue with these platforms. Because they like at the end of the day, the viewership, we know that traditional network TV is gonna continue to dwindle away. I mean, it's so bad now. They giving TVs away. 65, 70-inch TV. They just want people to watch TV. Ain't nobody, but they all smart TVs now. So you go control what you want to watch. There's never been a time like this. So if people just continue to do what we're doing, you know, you'll shift some of the advertising dollars your way. Like what you do, Auntie Faye, what I do, what we do is it's important and it's imperative that people support it, to be honest.
Right.
Listen, I don't know about y'all, but when I turn on the TV, I'm going straight on YouTube. I don't watch
What's
ESPN. I ain't watching the news. I haven't watched the news in forever. Okay. If I see anything about the news, I was on X, and that's how I saw it. Because I need to be on X. So I be on there cussing everybody out until they block me. So now
I gotta make my return back to X.
Baby,
I
be pushing buttons.
One of my old handles. Because my Big Snacks handle on X is still suspended like a motherfucker. I pissed the Tesla owner off. Y'all know I used to work over there. And I pissed him off real bad. So my Twitter handle is just null and void. I gotta take one of my old Twitter handles and refurbish that mug. So I'm gonna give y'all a new Twitter handle in a minute. But I just ain't been partaking.
Yeah, but I lost. I mean, listen, with my ex, I don't do it. My ex isn't nowhere to be serious. I go on there, and every time Mary Kay don't block me. But every time anybody else say something, Liam and them, it be me. I will cuss them out until they block me.
You're crazy, boy.
You gotta stop getting blocked on Twitter, dog. You gotta stop it. But this Ryan Clark and ESPN stuff, man, that it's led us into a crazy week, but it's put a lot of the big thinkers and the people that have the monetary backing and the power to create programming, especially people like us, it's made them think. Because to see a person like Ryan Clark, who is well established and is the best in his field, just get thrown to the wayside like that, it woke a lot of people up. It started some brain cells to rotating and trying to figure out what can we do next and how can us as a people come together and put a platform together.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. I think there's gonna be some conversations about it. It's gonna have to be some action though. But I think what's more than anything, I think is, man, all right, cool. If they say black people is what, 13-14% of America, and if that's truly the case, then you losing 13 to 14%. We seen it happen, right? When black people are united, we seen stuff move. We saw what happened. We always see what happened. Cool. We just got to support each other. Like what we doing right now, 3 creators together, same screen, ain't nobody beefing, ain't no drama. We talking good talk, sharing opinions. That's the win in it. Because the longer that we continue to allow people to dictate what we gonna do with our voices, the longer we'll be in these situations where ain't no reason Ryan Clark should not be on the damn pivot crying. I'm sorry. He's worked too hard. He's done too much for somebody to have that type of power. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with crying, but nobody should have that type of power over him to make him feel validated when he's a 12 to 13 year NFL vet, maybe even longer than that. Very educated, well-dressed, on time, polished speaker, and you crying because somebody told you no, hell no. I see that's what I'm on. I'm like, bro, you know, and I get it. So, and I've been there. And people will say, oh, say, oh, Dukes, well, you got fired from on 3. And I was like, you know what? That's them folks' prerogative. That check cleared. And when the check cleared, I had to make sure I did what I had to do with that bread. So I could continue to be here. Now, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'll be in competition with them. So
that shit does.
And so I'm not, bro, we not, oh man, like we need to take that as more. We need to take that we need to watch him crying and be like, bro, that's not finna be me.
Nah.
And if y'all do come back over this way, bitch, I want quadruple, quintuple.
In that order.
Yeah. Man, you gonna tax your ass. Excuse me. That's what we on. Yeah. Make them fight for that. Make them fight for advertising.
Yeah.
Like no. We gonna send this budget over to Deuce. Yeah, man, might spend that shit, man.
All right.
But Dukes is telling the truth.
I love it.
Dukes is telling the truth. We can control the advertising dollars if you got the platform. When I was doing esports and on the Yaus network, I had one of the biggest networks on YouTube. I was advertising for people like El Gato and Control Freak and G Fuel and Monster Energy. Them advertising budgets was coming to me because I had the target audience. I was a whole lot cheaper, and I could still get you the views that you wanted directly to the people that you were trying to reach. You didn't have to spend your advertisement dollars on TV and hope that them kids was watching TV and wanted to see your product. You knew they was gonna watch it because you saw the numbers. You saw how many views we was getting per video. And as long as your product appears during that video, you know at least this many people are going to see it. And that's where people like Shannon Sharp, Ryan Clark, even Stephen A., to a point, they have enough power to bring back some of that money and put it into their own pocket and spread it amongst others.
Yeah.
But you got to be willing to say no to them to get you together, to get your people together. It's a lot of advertisement I turned down in the esports and YouTube industry because I just didn't like the product. And if I didn't believe in your product and it wasn't something I was going to use, I wasn't going to give it to other people. Even though if they didn't like it, they're going to have to get it from somebody else. You know, if you want to turn your product into something special, you have to control it. And if you don't control it and other people control it, we end up like Ryan Clark. We end up like Duke said on 3 because we ain't going to follow y'all rules all the time.
Right.
It just ain't in us.
Nah.
I've been getting in trouble about my voice my whole life because I'm not like other people. I'm so independent that I don't care what you say, man. I'm finna go over here and do what I know is right or do what I feel like I need to do.
Right.
That's why it's always been hard for me to keep a job and work for somebody else. My mama told me a long time ago, you just need to find you something you like and put your money in that and turn it into your business because you ain't going to listen to people. I'm like, yeah. But I've been working for me for a very long time.
Yeah.
I ain't work for everybody else. You know.
That's good.
But it's rough. And we know Auntie Faye got to go. She going to have to get out of here. And me and Duke going to hold it down for y'all for a little bit. Because Auntie Faye got things she got to do. You know, she got to take the little one outside.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm going to have to take care. Y'all already know what it is, okay?
Light skin ain't here. He out being a big pawpaw, you know.
I appreciate y'all. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Sorry for the delays. My baby's playing with the blinds because he don't care about nothing. You hear me? Okay. I appreciate y'all. Sorry for the delay. Dukes, listen, I just want to say, Dukes, I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I was like, I'm kind of nervous if I sit down with dudes because I feel like I'm a little vulgar and I just be talking my shit and I didn't want to, you know what I mean? And I be so like when you just went in just now, I was like, oh, we finna have a conversation.
Oh yeah, man. Look, listen. Trust me. Yeah, okay. We're gonna talk.
I was like, talk that shit. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Because
y'all
I
hear
don't
it
have
right
no
here.
filter.
Yeah.
I ain't got no filter. So I just listen. I'm the type of person when you bring on your platform, you need to do what G. Bush did. You need to do a members only because you don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth.
Right.
Then
Okay.
you gotta make it public and cut up all the shit I done said.
Okay. I'm with it though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
But
with
whatever
that.
you want to do, because baby, I be cutting up, and I'm
Hey
sorry.
man,
Okay.
hey, sometimes it take that though. Like I got a little cut up in me every now and
Okay,
then
I
too.
saw it. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
wait.
yeah.
I done saw the cut up. Okay.
Yeah,
All
I got a
right,
little cut
y'all.
up.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all. See you later.
Y'all
I
hear
appreciate
it right
you
here
soon.
first
All right,
live.
for sure.
Auntie
See
Faye
you.
and Duke's coming soon.
Bye. Coming soon. Bye, y'all. Okay,
Yeah.
come on, Papa.
But as we proceed to give y'all what y'all need, Lawrence and Cam Newton had the right attitude. Use ESPN. I keep replying the stupid ass statements from Stephen A. Smith. I live every day to figure out how to make my bosses more money. Watch the pivot on two. Look, man, that's Stephen A. Smith's worst statement he could have ever made in his career.
Hey man, that was so crazy. I mean,
Hey,
but look,
if y'all don't know,
that boy spoke his truth though.
yeah,
He
he
spoke his
did.
truth.
If
He spoke
y'all
it.
don't know, y'all thought it was different. Now I gotta find our freaking layout. Where's our layout?
It's on there.
It's on there. That's one of them right there.
Oh, okay.
I figure these screens acting up. See, but they thought it was different.
Stephen A. funny, man.
Yeah, Auntie Faye funny, dog.
Auntie Faye crazy. That's my partner.
Auntie Faye about that life.
Yeah, see.
She ain't playing with people.
Nah.
But it's a lot going on right now, especially in this media field. There's a whole lot going on.
Man, one thing about it, man, they're gonna gate, like, you gotta know to get to get them ad dollars, you gotta know the right people. You gotta be in those spots. They will gatekeep them ad, or you gotta make so much noise that people hear you in tall offices. And so that's kind of where I'm at with. I'm like, bro, I gotta make some noise. I'm finna beat on a couple doors and then use some networking, and we're gonna figure out how to make it where it's supposed to be. There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, so this was gonna happen. The same way TV started, right?
Yeah.
And then it was just the news and then they came out with shows, and then they said, all right, well, we're gonna do sports shows. We're gonna do a sports channel. We're gonna do a cartoon channel. And then being a sportscaster became a real thing. And then it became a job. And then you had opinion sports guys. What's gonna mess all this up is the first streamer who figures out how to become the sports voice for the next generation. That's who finna get, like, all this stuff cool with ESPN doing. But whoever that guy is, because look at Drewski and look at Kai Cenat. They got to pay them boys. Like,
Major
social
figures.
media and streaming. They got to pay them boys. They got
Major
to.
figures.
I Show Speed was at FIFA World Cup. I Show Speed. Whoever figures that, like, that's what I'm not really worried, because when you at the forefront, they at the forefront of that. The influencer, the sports influencer who's able to captivate audiences, that's where the money going. They got to pay them. ESPN, WWE, all these folks, they trying to pay people to bring them there because they got followers. We just got, like, man, it's like the field of dreams, dog. You build it, they will come, and so will the money.
The
For
money
sure.
will definitely show up.
The money on the way.
Because they are so desperate to get that audience that you bring. You know how much an appearance costs for Castanet? Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Right.
We ain't talking 10, 20,000. It costs you over 6 figures to get Castanet to show up.
Yeah, I bet.
And then you got to get security. And a lot of, because them people is coming to the stage.
Right.
You know, we have to bring the audience. That's why ESPN they didn't hire Pat McAfee. They are licensing his show. ESPN owns none of that. That's all he is. If he want to pick up and walk away once his contract is done and go strictly back to YouTube and let somebody else come in and offer him more money to license his platform, that's his. All of it.
Right.
The Pat McAfee show and everybody that works for him does not work for ESPN. They work for Pat McAfee.
Right.
That's what I'm waiting on Ryan Clark to do. That's where I thought Shannon Sharp was going to go when he left ESPN.
Yeah.
If you put that platform together, Shannon Sharp did something that nobody was doing with Nightcap. Because wasn't nobody doing nighttime sports. Wasn't nobody in that space when Nightcap showed up. And you got to remember, it was started out as just Shannon. Shannon went and got Ocho. And him and Ocho turned it up. I mean, they turned it up. They just hit 1 billion views on their YouTube channel.
Right.
On the Nightcap channel in less than 2 years.
That's crazy.
That is crazy work right there. But if you think about it, somebody is going to have to challenge ESPN. Somebody is going to have to put a desk together. A group of 3. The same way ESPN does. But they can't do it like we do it because we do it with flair. We didn't turn in on on NFL Monday Night Countdown because Ryan Clark was saying stuff the way we wanted to hear it.
Right.
They can't talk the way we talk. They don't have that culture. See, we can say stuff that only we understand. The white people be looking at us like, what do you say? They do it all the time. That's
Right.
Shedeur's biggest problem in Cleveland.
Right.
Too much culture. And they didn't understand it. See, when Shedeur got to Cleveland, we went with him.
We went with him.
And when we showed up, oh boy.
Real talk.
The media ain't never been checked in Cleveland. That's why they started that, can we get Shedeur traded talk. That's why they started that, if he ain't started, he need to be traded. Because they sick of it. You got to think, they had Johnny Manziel. They even had Baker. But were they fans talking back? See, Cleveland media done had the run of the gambit. They've been able to say what they wanted to say, do what they wanted to do, write what they wanted to write, report whatever they wanted to report without any kickback, without anybody saying nothing. They just been able to have their way. They've been talking about Johnny Manziel like crazy, and he been gone. They still dog him out.
Right.
But when you talk about Mr. Sanders, you got millions of people in your DMs, on your Twitter timeline, in these YouTube streets, and they ain't letting you get away with it.
Nah.
See, them companies, they hear that feedback. That's why the energy in Cleveland gonna shift this year. It's gonna be a change. Everything gonna smooth out. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna start to hear these reporters talk about Shedeur in a better light. Because these companies getting that feed. You think 92.3 The Fan ain't finna tell Anthony Lima, hey, you having fun trolling these people, but we starting to feel it.
Right.
How we
Right.
gonna ever get an interview with Shedeur and you keep talking like this?
Right.
How UCSS gonna get that sit down and Jason Lloyd and them other people over there talking crazy? Ain't gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
Why you think Mary Kay changed her tune? Hold on. I'm close to him every day. And I got to ask him questions after these football games.
Right.
And Shedeur he hit back in his press conferences. He don't let you get away with it. He don't
Right.
throw rocks and hide his hand. He throw your stone right back at you.
Right. Yeah.
That's why that change is happening in Cleveland. People don't see it. I done told people, y'all don't worry about Deshaun Watson. He gonna start this season. He gonna start the season off because they gotta let him get it off. Because they gave him too much money. And G. Bush done told y'all 100 times, they done told that man, hey, if you sit down right here and chill out, don't make no trouble, don't be all over the internet acting crazy, we gonna give you a shot to get your job back. And that's what they gonna do. But people have to realize, I keep telling them, Shedeur gonna be the quarterback next season. Regardless of who they draft, what they do, I don't care what. Shedeur gonna get a standalone season by himself. Ain't gonna be no Deshaun, ain't gonna be no Dylan, ain't gonna be nobody else. The draft pick ain't gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
Shedeur gonna get a straight 17 games without no interruption, as long as he stay healthy.
Mm.
And people think I'm crazy. Just like I told y'all, LeBron was going to Philadelphia, gonna get a 2-year contract with a 3-year with a 3rd-year player option, and that's exactly what he got.
Mm.
Only thing you gotta do is pay attention, listen, and watch.
Right.
The
Right.
Cleveland Browns been dropping videos of their practices, of the little practices all day yesterday. 95% of them videos got one player in it.
Mm.
And he wear a number 2 jersey. Only thing you gotta do is watch it. Watch what they doing. They ain't advertised Deshaun Watson on nothing, nowhere, period. Find it for me. I bet you can't.
Right.
When Shedeur changed his jersey number, they was all over it. Cleveland was posting it. When they did the calendar for the year, Shedeur is the prominent feature. When they did the video for the schedule, ain't no Deshaun Watson, ain't no Dylan Gabriel. It's a Shedeur sighting. When they was getting ready to go into OTAs and minicamp right before them 3 days before they went to the draft, that was all Shedeur. They advertised, even though Mary Kay came out at the end and say Deshaun is the future leader, the Cleveland Browns was putting out Shedeur videos, not Deshaun.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch what they do. They pushing him. They advertise. You don't advertise a quarterback like that unless they your star quarterback, unless they your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing you gotta do is pay attention. It's right there in your face.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
You
talked to
think
Bull earlier this week.
I
And
gotta get him on?
yeah, man, Bull good folks, bro. I talked to Bull on Tuesday. And he was just talking about he was just saying, he was like, bro, it's like a lot of people don't realize what's going on, dude. He said there's gonna be a lot of people shocked. And he wasn't saying that from like this off the record. We just rapping. I'm saying what I can say publicly. But he was like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of people shocked when they find out how this. And he's saying it like the boy locked in. And it ain't last year for sure. It ain't last year. It ain't last year. Man, I wish if I'd have known earlier, man, I'd have texted him to see how much I could save. But I tell you what, we'll save it. But I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him again, and maybe he may want to come on and say it. But yeah, Boog was in a position of he been with him this whole time. He been with him, but for like the last 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So talking to Boog, I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait. Must see TV for sure. Can't wait. It's time though. Man, we knew what Shedeur was. They knew. More importantly, they knew what Shedeur was. They knew, man. But it's all good. Sometimes it's just like they know what Ryan Clark is. They know what that man is. No. Maybe a little too cultured. Maybe. Okay. A little too opinionated. Too strong-willed. How to break that buck.
Got to get him together. But what I've been telling people, it's year 2 of Shedeur. Just watch the history. What did year 2 in Jackson State look like? What did year 2 in Colorado look like? So what you think year 2 in the NFL gonna look like?
Man.
History repeats itself, dog. It is.
Aretha Barnes said we're gonna be on their head every time they step out of line. Nephew has an army. That man got a real army of supporters, dog. And
yeah, it's real in the field.
I liked it when he on that Apple interview last week where he was like, man, I go on my DM and it's the aunties, it's the uncles. He doing it. Even when they say I ain't winning no award, but I'm the people's champ, he know it. He know he got folks that support him. The support is important. Man, imagine going through that last season and you go on your DM and seeing how many people being like, hey, you got this.
You said something in your video when you analyzed that. You said when he knows who he is as a person, as a player, and he knows what he means and represents to the people. You know your value.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you are.
Right.
And there is no way you can do wrong. He knows everything he does is being scrutinized. Mm-hmm. He knows people are out there waiting to jump at the chance to tear him down.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all think he just gonna get that to you?
Right.
When you can't give him a little bit of praise for what he does outside the game. But as soon as he takes a picture of himself, it's a problem.
You like that, and that's so crazy to me. It's like you're gonna tell the leading jersey seller in the NFL to not take pictures with his jersey. I ain't even respond. I need to go do a video on that. How you gonna tell the leader man? This man is the leader in jersey sales. It takes a picture with his jerseys, and that's a me thing, bruh. You weren't trying to understand. Understanding was never even on the menu.
No, but when they chastise him, they say his fans are deranged. No, because they just dropping receipts. They just telling you, hey, Mr. Ryan, you was down in Jackson State a couple of years ago hugging on Dion and giving speeches to the team. What happened?
Man, it ain't cool, man. Just like back in the back in segregation, when long as there ain't nobody looking, she in love with that old Jerome boy. Ooh, that Mary Beth, boy, she can't get enough of Jerome, but her daddy can't find out. So when you got all these lies on you, I don't want to mess up on nothing about the channel. I'm just telling the truth. It's cool. It's cool to love us. You know what I'm saying? When certain people ain't watching, but when certain people watching, oh no, I can't love on. Hey, nah. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I went down to Jackson Stadium. Yeah, but that was different. I was just trying to help the little black boys. But here, yeah. No, that's too much. Like it is what it is, man. They don't ain't nothing surprising me no more.
No.
Zero. Zero.
No. There will be no more surprises.
Nah,
It's all
bro.
expected at this point. We
Man,
expect for you to find the most minute thing to complain about and just
Right.
go for it.
Yeah. Man, you look at Shedeur, the way they talk about this man, and you look at his rap sheet. Man, do you remember how bad they talked about them speeding tickets? Bruh, speeding tickets. Now look at everything that happened in the NFL since last year. And that got more coverage than anything else that you heard in the NFL. Jail sentences, folks doing all type of stuff.
People kidnapping people.
Come on, man. Yeah,
But you the lead story on Sports Center every day for speed tickets.
man, man, when I was in this that high level production class, and they explained to me there are a few certain topics. Now this is by a real live exec at ESPN. I'm talking to him. They said, "Hey man, you got a very interesting pull to you because of your relationship with Deion Sanders." He said, "Right now there are a few subjects that are evergreen, and they call it the umbrella. And there are things that are inside this umbrella. These subjects are good no matter what time of year." And at the time, it was Caitlin Clark, Travis Kelce, and Taylor Swift, Coach Prime and his family, Shedeur Sanders. And I would venture to say by now, that was like a year and a half ago. I'd venture to say by now, Shedeur is probably under that umbrella by himself. He probably got his own.
He told y'all he the algorithm.
Man, I'm the algorithm. Sound like 50. He
That man
is.
said, my name is the algorithm. He knows who he is. He knows what he is capable of. He knows what his name does.
Man, I tell you what, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I know what happened when I got that Shedeur thumbnail. And it's different when I'm like, shoot, man, and these my folks. I can go. You mean to tell me I can go talk about my folks? Man, the algorithm for real.
Yeah, they ain't said nothing about old Romo DUI. We ain't worried about that because he ain't him. He ain't him. It's a difference when you him. And that is the biggest problem with the NFL. They failed at their job when they tried to reduce him. They didn't want to accept him. They wanted to humble him. And they made him bigger than what he was. That was the reverse Uno card right there. You tried to make him sit down.
Right.
And you made everybody else stand up and cheer for it.
Right.
That's just stupid. And now you can't get enough.
Man, sometimes you know, sometimes people think they burying something and not realizing it's a seed.
And we was the water because we sure poured it on. We sure provided all the extra energy and sunlight and shit.
Yeah, man, they did that man wrong. Like, they can say what they want to say, man. They did that man wrong, dog.
People really don't understand the effort that the NFL went through for this shit to happen.
Yeah. Right.
It was, people keep trying to rationalize it. If it was his character, show it to me.
Mm-hmm.
If it was his gameplay, show it to me. Because the tape and everything that we've seen about Shedeur that is open to the public says that you were wrong. All year, from his end of his junior year to his senior year, it was Shedeur. It was Cam. It wasn't nobody else. Cam popped up because he went to Miami and started popping off. But it was Shedeur all the way. Him and Travis led the conversation all season.
Right.
And you get to the draft, and all of a sudden, we got bad interviews. Boy,
That nobody seen.
boy, he got character flaws. We ain't seen it.
Man, I forgot who I told this to. It might have been on here. I said, man, I was talking to Boog. I said, man, we got every phone call that Young Thug had in prison or in jail before we got the interviews on Shedeur Sanders. Now you mean to tell me you don't think nobody would? They leaked Ryan Clark being fired to outkick, and that being the quote unquote reason that he was fired on or that he was let go while on air because they didn't want that to leak because they knew Outkick had it. That got leaked. But you mean to tell me didn't nobody want to leak a bad interview? You don't think nobody, as much as people want to disparage Shedeur Sanders, you don't think people would want to leak that?
But we seen Jackson Dart's interviews. We seen Cam Ward's interviews.
Right.
We seen Tyler Shuck's interviews. Where them Shedeur interviews at?
Man.
What y'all did with them? Y'all erased them? You threw them away? You put them out there?
Yeah, man. Folks ain't.
You got to keep them squares out your circle, man.
Man. But I say, man, what I like Shedeur is really leaning into, man. Like you said, you keep them squares out your circle. And the saying that go right with that is, man, it ain't on you, it's in you. And the boy said, hey, man, he said, I had to go. He said, man, I went back to the basics. He said, man, I took the chains off, all of that. He said, man, I'm him with or without all of this. When I saw that, I said, yeah, shoot, man, I done tucked my chain. I was like, you're right, man.
I had stopped wearing mine for a minute, too. I was like, hold on, dog. You feel like that? I ain't put mine on.
Man, shoot. Last week, boy, I did a show without the hat last week.
I was in there.
Yeah.
You had your hat on. I was like, hold on.
What was Duke doing? Yeah, boy. Hey, man, you feel me? Like, it just, but, man, I'm joking when I say that, but I think that's an important place for him to be in as far as going to the next level. Like, man, I think you're going to see the Shedeur that's going to take some chances. You're going to see the Shedeur that's going to make calls on the line. You're going to see the Shedeur that's going to get on you for running the wrong route. You're going to see the Shedeur that's going to take accountability for when he does something wrong. I think you're going to see the Shedeur that we were expecting to see, and a comfortable Shedeur that he hasn't had to be, he hasn't had to operate in in an uncomfortable situation where everybody, or like the people inside the building, seem to be against you. Like, imagine going to work, you doing everything right, and the people that you report to against you. It feel like you can't win. Man, what would that do to your spirit? You go to work, you know you the one. Everybody around you know you the one. Everybody around you know you got a PhD. You a PhD. You was a former principal. Let's say you a principal and you go into the board of education, you a principal. And you had the best school in the district. And you go there and they say, you know what, we're gonna pay you like we pay the janitors. And you're like, whoa. Hold on. You gonna pay me like what? I was just the principal of the year. No. We heard you in interview. Well, we're gonna have you come in as the leader of the custodians.
We gotta see how you work out.
Exactly. And they pay you that way.
Leadership skills.
Yeah. and then you go and you get and by God, you get voted back to the top. But during that time, you got to report to work every day, looking at and instead of you belittling your coworkers in that custodian room, you figure out how to build them up. You figure out how to build relationships with the people that you probably wouldn't have had these relationships with had you not gone through what you went through. So you found the silver lining in that cloud and you took the lesson from it, and now you're about to get the blessing. I'm excited.
That man went through so much that, like what you just said, you going to work every day knowing that you are Ryan Clark. You are the best in the business. You are better than everybody that you work with. You the best quarterback in the room. But yet, I got to be behind Joe Flacco because he a veteran. He got a Super Bowl. Got to be behind Kenny Pickett because he a first-round draft pick. Ain't worth a damn, but he a first-round draft pick. I got to be behind Dylan Gabriel. He just here because the coach liked him. His stats don't measure up to mine. He been in school for 6 years and still barely got the stats that Shedeur got. In a 2-year Big 10 career, Big 12 career, it has, when you are put in a position that everything around you is against you and you still succeed, you still come out on top. Coach fired, whole office gone, all new people. That's a battle that most people won't win within themselves. When you are touted to be the best in your field coming out, and they throw you all the way back there, and you got to fight your way back up front.
Mm-hmm.
That is hard to do. People don't understand what that does to your body, to your soul, to your mind when you watching practice every day and you watching these people just make mistake after mistake after mistake. And then you get your turn and you step up and you just show out. And then the coach say you ain't ready. Fuck you mean? I'm out here killing these people and they ain't ready.
Right.
Y'all crazy.
Right.
But this year, y'all can get y'all money worth. Whenever two get on the field, I promise you gonna get your money worth.
Yeah.
I keep reminding people, it's year 2. And Shedeur gets better as time goes on. He told y'all, if you listen, that I get better by doing and playing instead of just talking about it and writing it on the board. I can see the game. Just let it unfold.
Mm-hmm.
But we going to have to get past Deshaun. If he make it past preseason, we got to get past Deshaun. Because ain't no way they not putting Deshaun out on the field if he healthy enough to play. I just hope y'all ready for that. Because they owe it to him. Not because he earned it. They owe it to him. And they owe it to himself because they ain't finna let that $230 million get out the door without getting tagged up a little bit more. You know. But it is what it is. We got the season coming up. We got practice camp starting already. The rookies have already reported. The veterans report next week. And YouTube is going to be a busy place to be if you want your information.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what's going on in Colorado's first game is September 3rd, Georgia Tech in Atlanta, Georgia. Solo. Only game on that Thursday night. It really ain't going to matter who else playing. Because Juju is back on the scene.
Yeah.
He is going back to his city, his state. Did you see that boy? What's his name? Defensive lineman.
From Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why we do stuff like that?
They kids, man. I don't need to be tripping, man.
But you was on the team that took the L.
Oh, you talking about him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, them folks just be doing stuff, man. I try to give them more grace than I give these NFL guys.
Bruh, you can't.
Like, yeah, man, it just is what it is. Like, it's just something you do and you put it on the bulletin board, right?
He got a target on his back.
You know what I'm saying? You just think about it and you say, all right, because at the end of the day, man, it ain't no talking that can be done that's gonna like. It done been like just remember back in the day, man. You might have had a scrap on the way, and it might have been a loud mouth, but it wasn't no amount of talking he could do to keep these hands off his face. Zero. And I think that's exactly how it's gonna have to be, because there's no amount of talking that anybody can do to stop a well-prepared football team. And I think that's what Colorado's focus is gonna be. They just gonna add it to the list. Look at everything that's been said about them this offseason, and they ain't bothered nobody. Zero.
They out the way.
They just working on themselves. But when they are part of the algorithm, college football, they the algorithm. When it comes to that, I guarantee you can't find another set of more successful independent content creators than you will covering than the ones that cover Colorado. That ain't no coincidence. You won't find it.
Putting in that work. Bird's Eye View putting in that work.
Yeah.
Dave Talk Bus putting in that work. You know,
man, Bucky bigger than a lot of the man. Bucky himself is bigger than a lot of the channels.
Well, we know Bucky the man. That's the top of the chain. It don't get no bigger than that.
Bucky at 600. Man, reach the people or Darius Sanders. Man, I just had Darius on the show.
I saw the interview.
Yeah,
Darius. I was in there. I was in the live when you texted me talking about I'm gonna text Darius and say yes. I'm just gonna say where my interview. I'm like, okay, it's like that. I'm like, okay. And a few days later, here go the interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So, but he pushed it 200,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, man, it's probably you when you look at it, man, you got probably, man, the subscriber count is crazy. So they got to do that, which I understand. But I think this team is going to be very focused, and I think 4.5 wins. What they predicted to have this season, man. I'm just getting a couple more dollars just so I can hammer that.
I know. I've been put mine. And when the numbers came out, I said, "This all y'all want to do?" So
right.
I'm going. I didn't put mine on the table. 4.5. Okay. Like they put Cleveland at 5.5. Okay, I'll take that. That's easy.
Right.
But right. I don't know. I don't think people understand what Brendan Marion's offense is. And I don't think they understand how well Juju fits in that offense.
Man.
He gets to play free now.
Man. And I was just talking to some people close to him the other day. And just his ability to relax, right? And to really just, it's almost like Shedeur year 2, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, I seen the speed of the game. Now, you know, I feel, you know, I got more of my, I have a better relationship with the guys around me. And I understand this level. Yeah, I think Drew gonna go off. And Marion's so happy to have Drew, boy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Imagine being at Sacramento State, and then you looking at quarterbacks, and you looking at quarterbacks that fit what you do at that level, because it's just certain guys you just can't get.
Yeah.
And the next year you go get one of them premium guys. Like imagine not having enough money for a Lambo, so you go get the Honda. and the next year you can afford the Lambo, man, you're gonna drive that. You're gonna have an amazing appreciation for that Lamborghini. And I think that's where Coach Marion is right now. He's like, man, you mean to tell me I get to put that type of arm talent in this offense? People got so mad at him for saying that this offensive line was better than what he had at Texas years ago. But man, he ain't never had this type. He's been successful everywhere he's been. When he beat UNLV, when he was that Howard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
UNLV hiding. They said, come
Had
on
to
over
go
here.
get him. We need that.
They said, hey, come on over here. And then when he got to UNLV, he turned his quarterback out and he got to go play in the SEC.
Yeah.
And that's when I was screaming for Coach Prime to go get him then. I'm like, man, go. Because he is over there killing it.
Man, dog. And that's one of the things, man, where you just don't realize like what them folks mean to our community.
Yes.
Because when you look at the circle of who he's with, come on, man. You go, man, you got to follow the tea leaves and people go understand how people get certain places. Why did he take this job and not this job? And man, come on, man. It's some special stuff going on, man. People, this is purpose. This everything that happened in Colorado this year was purposeful. Done purposely.
This right here gonna do it. This it, y'all. They not ready for what's gonna take place in Colorado.
Yeah, I got a good feeling about it. I keep saying it, so I'm like, bro.
See, but what people don't understand is it ain't just the growth of the football team. It's the growth of the head coach.
Yeah.
Coach Prime understands college football on a D1 level a whole lot different than he did when he was at Jackson State.
Man. Understanding what he need. Man, sometimes you get better just by understanding what you need. It ain't, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, man, I just need, okay. You cook a meal one time and you say, I got too much of this, but I need a little more of this. Oh, I need this. I got a little bit more of this. Okay, well, let me just add. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go revisit. I had a interview I did with him, the first one I did with him when I was still at On3. I'm gonna revisit that today. I'm glad we talk about it because
you gotta look at what his maturation process from then to now.
Yeah, and he said it then.
From then to now.
He said sometimes you can put stuff in the microwave a little bit, and some stuff got to go in the oven. Yeah. But then once you figure out what goes where, then you know you rolling. That's all he did. He just figured out where to cook what to put where, how to put certain people in certain places. You saw it in the transfer portal. You saw it in high school recruiting so far. It's the best recruiting class they had this early since I don't know when. And now you just got to do it on the football field. So it's an exciting time to be a Buffalo fan.
And people don't understand that a lot of college teams abandoned the high school process and took on what Coach Prime was doing by flipping these teams. Now, Coach Prime flipped all that and went back to recruiting high school heavy because it wasn't heavy back then. He had a 40-40-20 plan.
Mm-hmm.
Now that plan ain't 40-40-20 no more.
Right.
He heavy in the high school recruits. This gonna be the biggest high school recruiting class he had since he been coaching.
Right.
But see, everybody else in college said, bump them recruits. I'm going over here and get these people that's gonna be in the transfer portal.
Right.
And now Coach Prime went back old school.
Right.
In 2 more years, everybody gonna be back. And then he'll change it again and they'll follow 2-3 years later. After they see it work. See, they gotta see it work. They saw it work when he came to Colorado. Because they weren't paying that much attention when he was flipping rosters in Jackson State, because that's just a swag. Right. But when you come up here in the Big 12, Pac-12, and the Big 10, Big 12, and then they start working over here, now we got to pay attention.
You get
And
different.
we got to stop you from getting all the good players so you can't win.
Yeah, it get crazy, man. For real.
It's been nuts, dog. It's been real crazy. But it's Saturday, and I ain't gonna take up all your Saturday because I know you got shit to do.
Man, I'm finna go down here. I got this little 12-year-old right here behind me. Finna take him and let him run a couple hills and shit. I got come. I'm gonna make some chicken and rice. So yeah, man, I'm finna get to it. But I definitely got to put. We're gonna put some work in there on YouTube too, man. I like how you be getting up putting it down. So I got to follow your lead with that work ethic and that consistency for sure.
I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. I know I ain't gonna never be that guy. I just want to be a part of the inspiration in the system. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get my little voice in there where it can fit. Guys like you, G. Bush, KSAP, FB Teams is killing it. Y'all, man, I just bag up and say, hey, go watch them guys because they got what y'all want. I'm over here. I'm old. I got all the stupid shit. You know, I talk with a little football. I talk with a little work crazy, but y'all give it to them in a way where a lot of people can understand it. It's informative, it's educational, and it's worth damn listening to. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
I appreciate that.
when y'all talk about these things and y'all do these shows, it it gives you a different perspective from what you see in the mainstream. Cause the Colorado media, Cleveland media, the Atlanta media, sorry ass Auburn media, that's a different it's a different perspective. And
Right,
most of it is not covered by us,
right.
which is the biggest difference.
Yeah,
And we talk different, we move different, we understand in different ways. We hear things in different ways. So I'm glad people like you, G. Bush, KSAP, FB teams, people of that nature are out there doing y'all job. And if y'all not follow, excuse me, if y'all not following Dukes, y'all make sure y'all go check him out. And please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button when you over there. Cause he still gotta get to 20K. And we gonna get him there, damn it.
we on our way, baby. I appreciate that, Snacks.
Oh hell yeah. You know it. Anytime. When I ain't too busy, you know I'm gonna holler. When I got time and we gonna do this thing. The
For sure.
people tend to think we a good match for some damn reason. I just think we both crazy here, but it is what it is. You know.
Nah, for
We
sure, man. It's always a good time, man. Shoot, it's about time. I gotta bring you back over to my channel too, man. I gotta check your schedule. Big, you gotta pencil me in this week, big dog.
I got
Man, I appreciate it, man.
you. I got you. Anytime. Well, we don't thank y'all for coming out. Appreciate Auntie Faith for hanging out because she had to go early. Hey,
Right.
it is what it is. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do not forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Go follow Dukes on all his social media stuff. Make sure you get his YouTube channel up to 20K. Hell, get mine to 25. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get out of here. We appreciate all y'all. Peace out.